3 points, clean sheet, top of the table, and the sheep are crying after match day 1. What is there not to love about that? Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland TV. It's finished in the opening game of the Scottish Premiership season for Hearts. Hearts 2, Aberdeen 0. And in all honesty, it could have probably been more. We had a goal disallowed. We had a Harry Milne wonder strike crack the crossbar. All in all, happy with the performance. First half, a lot better than the second half. But once we got that second goal, it was only going to go one way. And that was to the boys, or should I say the men in maroon, because we were like men the day. Started this game physical, aggressive, in Aberdeen's faces, not allowing them to breathe, not allowing them time on the ball. It was a great start to the game. I liked the physicality, I liked the tackles, I liked the aggressiveness, and I want to see that from more games with this Derek McInnes Hearts team. But look, I thought Hearts would win this game. I thought we would have Aberdeen's number. I've predicted Aberdeen to struggle this year, and from what I've seen today, or tonight even, I think there could be signs of that. I've also predicted Hearts to finish third, and from what I've seen tonight, I'm not going to change my opinion on that. I'm expecting a really good season for Hearts. I'm expecting a successful season for Hearts, and to be honest, I'm not expecting a great season for Aberdeen. But I tell you what, speaking of great, it was a really great start to the game. Hearts were all over Aberdeen, started strong, in their face. Could not have asked for a better start, and we get the goal in 10 minutes. Braga turning to the right, turning to the left. Neuster falls on his arse. Braga then hits the cross in. The header is blocked from McEntee. Devlin then hits a shot in that rebounds it to Harry Milne. He slides the ball into the box, and it is Graham Shinney. Not that we needed help, but he decided to give us a helping hand nonetheless when he diverted the ball into the back of the net for an own goal. 1-0. Didn't stop there, almost made it 2. Harry Milne out on the left-hand side, hits an outside of the boot shot, and this was phenomenal, man. It's swerving away, and then it curls in at the last minute and cracks the top of the crossbar right in the corner. Honestly, I think this could have been goal of the season had it went in, but he was unfortunate, hit the woodwork, should have been 2-0. Then Aberdeen had a break, ball bounced off Yengi, didn't really know much about it, but he hit the post off his thigh. It could have been 1-1, thankfully it wasn't. We then get another good goal for Hearts here, a cracking goal, 2-0 Shankland. Probably not as good as the Harry Milne strike, but it was in the back of the net, so technically it's even better. However, Halkett just offside in the build-up. When he headed it on to Shankland, he was about maybe half a yard off, so it's disappointing because Shankland scored such a great goal here, but it's not going to count. And I can't help but feel bad for Lawrence Shankland, but here, it is what it is. Goal didn't count. I was disappointed, but it was the right decision. So no complaints here. We go into the break at 1-0. I'm sitting thinking we should be up by more than 1-0. We should be ahead of this game. I think at least 2, if not 3. And 1-0 allows Aberdeen back into the game. And got to be honest, the first 10-15 minutes of the second half, we were not great. And Aberdeen started better than us. And they had the best chance probably of the game. I mean, honestly, I think that Yengi opportunity where he just puts it wide. So a free kick comes in. He doesn't smash it. He just tries to direct it. He just tries to like almost glide it, place it into the corner, and he gets it horribly wrong, and he misses by quite a long distance. So yeah, I wasn't really that impressed with Yengi. For Aberdeen, I think they will need more than him up front. If he's their number one guy scoring the goals this season, then they are going to struggle, because I just don't see him being a 15, 20 goal, 25 goal striker a season. He certainly ain't going to be the Miovski replacement, that is for sure. We then get the goal. Oh, by the way, Halkett got booked as well. I'll have to talk a little bit about that. Halkett, what I liked about the referee is game started fast, strong, physical, aggressive, lots of tackles, sliding tackles. The referee let it go, but then in the second half, Halkett got booked for a sliding tackle when he clearly won the ball. I didn't understand that, and it disappointed me, because up until that point, I thought the referee let a lot of good tackles go. And then Halkett, great tackle, wins the ball, sliding challenge, gets booked. Didn't really understand it, but it is what it is. A bunch of changes were made from Derek McInnes to try and freshen things up, and literally 2 minutes after that, things do get freshened up. We get Harry Milne, whips a ball in. Aberdeen defender, I think it was Neuster, tries to get a head on it, but he ends up heading it into the back post. And we had Finlay coming in, bang, puts his body on the line, jumps up, whoom, back of the net. I mean, Mitov came out, stretched both arms out, tried to look big, but wasn't big enough, and the ball went past him, and that gave Hearts a 2-0 lead, and the Sheep at this time, they were banned. They were banned, and they were pretty bad. They seen out the game pretty toothless. I mean, they had a couple of opportunities. Sander Clark made a couple of basic saves, but listen, only one team deserved to win this. The stats, I think, were closer than what the game actually looked. If you were going to tell me that Aberdeen had a higher goal expectation, I would not have believed you. But when you look at like the touches in the final third and the touches in the opposition box, it was Hearts that were dominating, and it was Hearts had the majority of that. So, yeah, listen, I think Hearts deserved the win, 100%, 100%. And I was impressed. Impressed with some players that I wasn't necessarily expecting to stand out. You know, I actually were really good. I thought McEntee, who I wasn't really hyped on when we signed him, I thought he looked good. Harry Milne, I thought looked amazing on the left-hand side. He won the man of the match. And yeah, no, looking at those two, honestly, going into the game, I was kind of thinking, you know, that's maybe the two players that we could perhaps improve on, but what do I know? Because they were arguably, you know, two of our best players. So, yeah, disappointed Shankland never got that goal because it was a great strike, but Halkett was offside, so can't really have any complaints. Overall, great start to the season. It's a 2-0 win. It's top of the table, and this is what I want to see for Derek McInnes' Hearts going forward. I am looking forward to the next game against Dundee United. Absolutely cannot wait, guys. And I'm hoping that we can make it 6 points out of 6 and stay at the top of the table. Tony Bloom came out earlier and said that he expects Hearts to win the league within the next decade. He'll be disappointed if they don't. He thinks they can challenge this season. He thinks that they can finish at least second this season. And who knows? Based on this performance, based on the players we've brought in, got Derek McInnes, great manager. If we can bring in a couple more quality players, then who knows what we can do this season. But I'm excited to see it, and yeah, I just can't wait to the next game now. Scottish football, love it. It's been gone for a while. We haven't really had any. Normally with Hearts, we're playing European games as well. We haven't really had that. Yeah, there's the Premier Sports Cup, but yeah, it's okay. But at the end of the day, we're playing a bunch of teams that we should be beating easily, and we've done that as well, to be fair. So look, great start to the season. 2-0 win. Happy as can be. I predicted 4-0. I was wrong. We only scored 2, but on another day, we could have scored 4. That Shankland goal, you know, we're talking a marginal offside decision. If that went in, Harry Milne's strike could have been in. Listen, it could have been 4, but at the same time, Yenge could have scored 1 for Aberdeen. So, and if he got that, that could change the game. So, listen, I'll take it 2-0. I think a 2-goal scoreline is probably the fair result. So I'm happy with that, guys. Let me know what you think down below. And yeah, that is it. First match review for the Scottish Premiership is done. It's in the bank, and I just cannot wait to the next one. So Dundee United next week. Of course, we've got some European games. And between that, Rangers, Hibernian and Dundee United, wish them all well in Europe. But aye, Hearts are top of the table and we're looking good. And that's all that matters. Till next time, guys, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and peace.